It's the cooked stream. Because I already screwed over a lot of things. Oh, that's not the right channel. Josh Tomo wasn't here before I sent out the link. Tisk. Shows that he was not prepared. We're still down quite a few 4 drivers. We're down. Who are we missing? Josh Tomo is not here. Who would have thought it? Josh Tomo, my Channel 5 weatherman, isn't here. His brother's here. I think we're missing Rick as well. Oh. Rick. Who else are we missing? Who else are we missing? Sorry, stream. I'm not paying attention right now. Resolute Rally here. Maito here. JDM here. Yep. Nova here. Velocity not here. So that. Velocity. And then we're missing one more. Aiden's here. Moose is here. Sam's here. Rick's here. Verify's here. The Monster. Please join if you can. So who was it? The Monster. The Monster. I already sent Josh Tomo one. I tried to send Rick one and it failed, so I'll send Rick another. And Velocity. Velocity says he'll be a bit late. I mean, he could join through qualifying. Lennon, yo, watching this at the beach in Gran Canaria is life. Oh, Canaria, sorry, is the life. Verify saying hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna try and get everyone in. I'll join before Q2. It's short quality. Okay, he says you can make it 10, so we can start with Velocity. The others aren't here and don't give me a response, so I'm going without them. So Josh, Tomo, Rick, and Velocity. FNCO Tom, if you're in the stream, please go yell at your brother. But hello, everybody. But yes, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hey! See ya. Josh Toro makes it in just on time. No need for, Jacob. What the hell is Philip doing in the Mercedes? Great question. At Jaffa Cake, can you get out the Mercedes, please? I have told him. He has been warned. If he does not follow through, then we will have punishment. There we go. Who are we missing? Rick, the monster, and Velocity, but Velocity is joining late. One of the things they want is me to start on time, so I'm just going to say out tier 1 ready up. In a moment. Let me just give them like 10 seconds. Let's see what the general consensus is. If they ready up by themselves, they ready up by themselves. But yeah, they've got qualify. Okay, they've ready up by themselves, so I'm just gonna say ready up. There we go. They readied up by themselves. Rick is here just on time. Wow. No calling it like perfection. So who are we missing? The monster, and that's it. So we're just missing the monster. Velocity is joining me qualifying, so he will not get penalty if you join. Although if you join me quali, you can't set a valid lap time, I think. But yes, anyone joining me qualifying will not be able to set a competitive lap time, to my knowledge. That's what happened last time out with someone, so I'm gonna reinforce that. Josh Tomo decides to show up, my weatherman. Sorry, I forgot to mute. It's been a while, okay. I've been in London. I'm still a bit coldy, as you could probably hear. Hopefully it's a bit better. So it's better in the fact that my nose isn't all horrid and everything. So that's good. But yes, we are gonna get underway. Everything is dry. Okay, it's Austria, so I did expect kind of dry, maybe a little bit cloudy at times, but everything is dry. Channel 5 weather report is in. Welcome all to Austria for round 6 of Rapid Racing League. Just myself this time round. But I will gladly take you on your commentating journey today around the Austria circuit. Sorry, there seems to be a little bit of a situation where the drivers has logged out. Why is that Why is that message held for review, Swifty? I don't know. Why is that message held for review? It says I won at Formula V last night, beat Mitre. Is it because beat as in like you're beating someone, like hitting them? But that's not what he meant. He meant like you beat them in the race. But why is that held for review? I'm so sorry. Oh, Jaffa Cakes is binned it, I think, or retired on the pit. No, he's binned it. But I've given the drivers enough time to go on the outlap, so is Kamiji actually... Oh no, that was the first corner. I thought that was the start-finish straight. So Nova is going to be the first one. To my knowledge, why is Swifty's... Wait, I won the race. Yawn is also held for review. Swifty, why are all your messages being held for review, mate? I don't know why. I don't know what's happening there. I'm so sorry. It's not. I know it's my channel. It's not the Rapid Racing League one. So my settings. I don't know if it's like something on my account, but it seems Nova's had to back out of his lap, due to invalidation. So it's gonna be the Haas of Cami G. Gonna be Cami G, but it's Moose actually who is the first one across the line because I'm Alpha Male. They're for me. Moose goes 106.707. I'd say that's pretty, I wouldn't say bog standard pace, but I'd say that's like pretty, like relative pace. Cabbage 106.624. I'm just slightly overmatching that. Of course, it's no stage qualifying. It is just set the fastest lap of the session. JDM 112.045. Needing to go a little bit quicker there, I would imagine. On the coming laps. Who is that? I think that's Josh Tomo, 105.447 for Josh Tomo. Moving into the 105s. I doubt we'll see any 104s unless the drivers really want to pull something out the bag here. Or you can go on, Moose. Rick goes 105.3. Actually, the 104s are getting closer as Rick goes fastest there. Taking pole in the early stages of this qualifying session. I thought that was FNCO Tom going down the main straight. It is not. Here comes the other Mercedes, a 105.054 for Verify, going into essentially the very low 105s, soon to be at the high 104s, hopefully. Maybe, if the drivers can absolutely push it. We still got a few... I think most of the fast drivers have gone by. I'm so sorry, I am really ill still. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. Today is just sort of bad. And I don't have tablets or anything, so you're going to have to put up with me sounding ill as a mug. So I apologize for that, everybody. But Verify going on cooldown. Maito goes 121.214. JDM a 106.790. And those are all the times currently. FNCO Tom slots at P2 above Rick, a 105.174. FNCO Tom pulling out some pace here, unless everyone is sort of holding back a bit, and FNCO Tom has absolutely just sent it. But FNCO Tom P2 Maito goes up a few positions into P3 on 105.271. It's all very close up here towards the front, all within a few tenths. Fifth to first, from Mercedes to Mercedes, all within a few tenths. But Cami G and likewise, I'm struggling to touch those. 105s rally also, a 106.062. Can't get anywhere with that lap, sadly. Aiden is also now out on a lap, caught up in a few yellow flags, so it's going to have to do some weaving. Oh, I can edit the review message. Cool. I was trying to get Swifty's messages to show. I felt a little bit bad. But these, of course, are only first runs, so we'll see them come in, go out again. This is early qualifying stages, so whether or not Tom can withhold his current position is all up to debate. But it's very that's a shocker for me. Well, A, he's my racer, but B also it's usually Rick, Maito, Verify, Josh Tomo with the pace. Maybe they're taking it a bit easy on the first runs. But Rick going straight out again. Same with Josh. Same with Velocity and Nova. Oh, Velocity's here now. Welcome, Velocity. He cannot set a competitive lap time. I think I've told him that. I've conveyed that message. So Velocity will be starting plumb last, but he's allowed to go out over, warming up the tyres there, as I think he might have been invalidated or blocked or something along the other. Sam going to set a lap now. It's going to be a 107.922 for Sam. Struggling to get into the 107s there, but managing it, so maybe we'll be a little bit off the pace to the rest of the pack. Yellow flag is sector 1, it's at Alpine. It's F&CO Tom in 4th gear, probably in low fuel mode, by the looks of it. Gonna try and get around the circuit. Who is out on laps? You've got Rick, who's actually about to come across the line, going into the final corner here. Into the pit lane, sorry, my bad. Nova, 105.572, 6th place for Nova. 10 minutes left of the session, essentially. You got some good hope there. Haas coming out alongside him, of Cami G. Gonna see how that probably goes as he goes out on his runs. Josh Tomo gonna be going on his lap as well. Velocity also on his non-competitive lap. He's invalidated it. But he's allowed to go out to confirm his setup. Sam also out again, going down the main straights area. Circuit's pretty interesting. We'll talk a little bit about it on the formation lap. But it's going to be a very interesting race, hopefully, with the drivers. Yellow flag sector 2, it's a Mercedes of Verified, currently in P1, going out on an out lap with a 105.054. Going to touch maybe the 104s are on the table here. Excuse me. I'm actually going to cough a little bit, see if I can get all this stupid stuff out. Okay. We're a bit better. Oh, is that a spun Mercedes? Yes, it is. Josh Tomo on the Spinella. I'm going to go into the pit lane. So Maito out also on another lap to contend to those top 3. Josh Tomo probably will wanting to be going out again to contend those top 4 above him. I would assume Nova placing pretty high up, maybe gonna try and take the battle to the front. Maito, excuse me, hits the 104s, a 104.968. For Maito, it's looking promising. In the McLaren garage right now as the Alpine has to slide on by there while on a lap. I think that was F&CO Tom on an out lap actually. But Verify also on a lap. We'll watch Verify go through the last few corners on the track here. Yellow flags in all the sectors. It is not a safety car, do not worry. Oh, it gets a little bit curb on exit. Gonna be a bit difficult to keep it. Goes faster, 104.868 for Verify. It's looking pretty pacey towards the front. Like, very pacey. You have Josh coming out the pit lane. Same with Nova. Nova's going in, I think. Yes. Oh, Aiden goes round. I always catch the spinners. You're not safe spinning. It's actually pronounced my tour. My tour is how I usually say it. But I knew it was like a weird pronunciation. It's not my tour. Although I've just naturally say my tour now. But my tour. You say it with a ch. But there's no ch sound in there. There's no me. My, actually. My, because the placement of the I after the M makes it my. Tur. Ture. There's no TC for a touch or like a CH for a ch. Nothing like that. But, oh my god, Rick. 104770. It's unique. I say my. You're not gonna leave me to say. I say my chur. It's spelt like my tour, but it's pronounced my chur. Oh, bread is spelt bread, but it's pronounced pain. But Rick, a 1077. It's getting really close towards the front. Only a few tenths in it. It could be closer, but it's not. It's not. It's not far off, is what I'm trying to say. Because a few people, like here, there's a few tenths difference. That was a rally going a 105.467, going P6 in the Williams. Who is also on track now? Josh Tomo. There's a McLaren off. I think it's Velocity. And nice 360, Josh Tomo. The weatherman pulling out the tricks. Yeah, the tyre attempts through there can be painful. We saw it in Austria in the real racing, so let's be careful out there, lads. Moose has retired from the session after crashing on track, I think, there. Josh Tomo can't improve, 10 seconds down. Maybe a few spins on that lap I didn't quite catch. Sam on an outlap, Aiden, Kamiji on outlaps, Nova on a flying lap, Rally also on a flying lap, but has, I think, spun round, and it's definitely off the pace. Polystyrene has been smashed. He is not a happy chap. Josh Tomo down 36 hundredths. No, 36 thousandths, sorry. Of a second. Pulling the fight towards the front a little bit. It won't be helping too much. He's got a few tenths to get to where the rest of the drivers are. So he's got to pull some pace out here. And he's gone into the pits. A lot of drivers in the pits, ready for last runs. 3 minutes left in the session. Sam out on track, invalidated. Kamiji invalidated on track. Aiden's gone purple sector 2, but it could be a glitch, as it usually probably is sometimes. But Baito leaving the pit lane. And Aiden has put himself P5, a 105.430 for Aiden there. Everyone at the front now going to come out for another lap. Aiden is sort of at disadvantage here. Doesn't have time to pit. Is there a donut party happening? I think there is. Aiden coming to hit a donut, and I think Velocity's hitting the donuts as well because he can't set a competitive lap time. Yeah, so he's trying to invalidate his lap, but it's not going too well. Velocity, you can set a lap time, it just can't be close to the other drivers. That's what I mean by a non-competitive. You don't need to invalidate yourself. but he's just hitting donuts now. Who was that hitting an accidental donut? It was someone, I swear. But hello, everybody. You're joining us for the conclusion of qualifying now. 1 minute 29 left in the session. Drivers who are out will probably get around once more, and then it'll be session over. Aiden has retired from the session, I think in the pit wall, actually. Not in the pit lane. It doesn't look like it's in the pit lane. But Velocity's still hitting me donuts. Sam said me. Me? Soldier Boy, I tell him. Sam has retired from the session. Will be P12 on the grid. Jaffa Cake, not setting a lap, so actually Velocity. Oh, nice, thank you. Velocity, although it doesn't setting a lap, is actually going to get P13. He should be at the back, but Jaffa Cake crashing out early on in qualifying. Not much we can do about it, sadly. But all the drivers on the last runs now. Rick going to be going on the last run as he invalidates. Verify. Also out on a run. I can't see the session timer, but I assume we're hitting the point of no return now for some of these drivers. It's just whoever can get across the line. Nova gets across the line. Cammy G can't get across the line, sadly. He's going to have to settle for P9 or lower. Josh Tomo snatches P4 at 105.089. I was right. JDM snatches P9. Velocity finishes as well. Mitre 104.968. Damn it, Mitre. So close to perfection. There's an Aston Martin slipstream. Oh, it's JDM. It says DAI. It's fine. Who's next across the line? It looks to be the Williams of Rally. Rally is going to settle for P7. Is that Verify going to hit me a sick donut? Rick has retired from the session in first, as Verify doesn't have a great lap. FNCO Tom now gets a little bit slide on the exit and does invalidate, sadly. But the lap would have been a 105.333. Which was worse than his time, so he would have settled. He's settling P5, and Nova is somewhere. Way! Oh! How has he lived that? He's going to cruise it across the line. Way! Lovely. Very spinny qualifying here around Austria, but it is Rick who takes pole out in Austria for today. Verify, I'm going to be offering the challenge in P2 on the front row. Maito starts the second row, followed by Josh Tomo, hoping to help his teammate today, and then FNCO Tom, not to that behind of Rick, so hoping to do the same thing maybe, although that is some good distance to cover. Aiden P6 for Ferrari. Ferrari's quite spread out. Rally P7 for Williams. Nova P8 for Alfa Romeo. JDM the Sol Aston in 9th. Cammy G 10th in the Haas. Moose 11th in the Williams. Sam 12th in the Ferrari. Velocity 13th in the McLaren. And Jeffer Cakes 14th in the Alfa Romeo. This is looking rather cloudy. I've been told it's dry for the whole session though. In my channel 4 channel 5, sorry, I didn't mean to promote you that quickly, Josh. In my channel 5 where the man is correct, then should stay dry, but I don't trust him. No, I do trust him. But Josh Tomo has said it's dry for the whole session. Do we believe him? Maybe. Do the clouds agree with him? Maybe not. But we have 16 seconds to go. I hope I turned on the formation lap. It should be on. If I've messed up the settings, I've messed up the settings. It's not the end of the world. And if the formation lap's off, they fixed the tyre bugs off the station restarts anyway. Here's me praying I turned on the formation lap. Hey, I did. Beautiful. Formation lap is underway around the circuit of Austria, which takes us here to round 6 of Rapid Racing League, approaching that mid-season point now, where driver transfers will be open, so maybe not expect the same grid as we currently have running today. Austria, a very interesting circuit, lots of straights, very quick, lots of sharp turns, but lots of flowing sections, gets the tyres really warm. Got to be really careful while racing around here with the tyre temps, although it does look pretty cool out there. Tyres, it's mediums across the whole grid. No risks being taken here today. Worst sector, mainly just in qualifying, it's sector 3 due to the invalidations that happened there, but I think in the race it's going to be sector 2 and this little bit here of sector 3. Moose and Sam seem to have collided under the formation lap, but Rick has not done a great job here to back up the pack, unless he plans on getting some burnouts done here. The two Mercedes are actually the ones backing up the pack, it would seem. Velocity has ended up behind Jeff, I think, somehow. Maybe a little bit of a 360 spin to warm up the tyres. Rick is pulling up to the grid slot now as everyone else would follow suit, I would imagine. What is that Mercedes doing? Angling the car is what it's doing. Verify angling the car towards the apex a little bit there. And I don't know what Josh Tomo thinks he's doing, but he's done it. What on earth? He's not even in the grid spot. But 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5. And there's no audio for some reason. And we're green in Austria. Oh, a little bit of a bug. And now we're green in Austria as the cars are going to take off. The Williams taking to the grass there at the back. And there's an Alpine. And oh my goodness. It's been a corner, a lap 1, turn 1 safety car, F0 Tom. 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Aiden. What has happened there? What has happened there? I won't imagine this safety car will be out for too long. Maybe a improper tyre warm-up maybe there for F0 Tom, but very interesting. Jesus. Alpine absolutely sending it into the side of, I think, Aiden. He wasn't that far down before the safety car. Actually, I think it's only a virtual safety car. I don't see a safety car out on track. Oh, and Rick's gone into the... Where is he? Rick is retired. What has happened? Verify though, in the lead of the race, under the safety car now as Rick has retired. I don't know. Yes, he has. I see him in the pit lane. There we go. Josh Tomo and Maito swapping positions under the safety car here a bit. Not entirely allowed. Our predicted pit stop strategy there on your screens for a few moments that I didn't get to quite read. And Velocity has also overtaken JDM. Jaffa go, oh, we're back racing. That's why they're overtaking. We're back racing. Check Alpine channel. Yeah, I did, don't worry. I know, Rick had to go, sadly. He couldn't finish the race. And oh my god, Verify's gone! And it's a safety car. Yeah, sorry. It's okay, Rick. Don't worry about it. What happened, Rick? Rick had to go. He wouldn't be able to finish the race. I didn't see the DMs in Alpine chat. Yeah. But we already have Jacob saying FFS. Oh, yeah, because it's his driver that's crashed. I was like, why is Jacob getting mad? And I was like, oh, wait, Verify's out. Verify, though. Out of the session. Rick also out of the session. Why am I on pit stops? There we go. That's what we want to see. 9 positions for Velocity from essentially starting at the back of the grid. Doing some pretty good stuff. Rally was in front. Rally's actually was in the lead, and then he's gone into the pits. All we need is a Josh Tomo retirement now. It says, I think that's the Monster. I don't know. Dushara plays. I don't know who that is. I forget. Oliveira says JDM for the win. Where is JDM? JDM's running in 5th. Velocity up 10 positions. It's looking to be another domination from McLaren in these early stages because they are the ones currently right in the front of it all. One single Mercedes can't outscore 2 McLarens right on their behind. So I think the championship fight, if it stays like it is this for the rest of the race, it's going to go to McLaren. You have a few cars behind, I think, going on a pit stop. Take a small look at tires, hards, pull back 3. Top 3 sticking on the mediums. Josh Tomo's going to do what Matthew would love and pull up to the side of the safety car. But we will probably get going very shortly. Oh, JDM's in the pits. Interesting. Sorry, there's all sorts of things. There was someone got warned on the Discord for something, and I just wanted to check that. Sorry, everybody. It's nice when you have a when Matthew's here, because I could just sort of do that stuff quickly, BTS, while he's talking. Oh, Josh Tomo loses an end plate to the safety car. Is he going to pit for that? Very interesting. Shake up here for Josh is going to be pretty torn, I would imagine. I mean, it's one end plate. I don't think it's that bad. Around a track like this where you need the cornering, you need the speed through the corners, that loss of end plate isn't going to help too much, I would imagine. Why is Jacob's message held for review? You're joking. Oh, I see why it's held for review. It's fine. I could show it. But Mercedes with a lost end plate gonna have to lead the restart. Sam's lost out on a few positions there. I don't know why entirely. And he's regaining the positions. What is happening at the back of the grid? Verify. Oh, hold on. The message doesn't make sense without the first one. Why are all you guys' messages being held for review? I'm so sorry. I can still see them though, so do not worry. I will read them. Just Tomo dives into the pits. It's the two McLarens that are out on front at the restart. Mercedes not having the best of sessions here so far. Nova actually, winner in the first round, is going to be quite close behind these two McLarens. Cammy G, we could have a very unexpected winner here out in Austria today. That Haas is taking the off-road, very inventive lines there for the Haas. Lap 6 of 36, 30 laps to go left then. Sam, oh, who was that? It was the two Williams swapping places, actually. Very nicely as well. They're swapping places again. Rally, no team orders here from Williams. I know the team principal of Williams is in the chat. Maybe, do you want to say something to the boys before they start getting in another tangle and devastation occurs? We have FNCO Tom, I think that is lurking in the back there, looking for a move. Mitor 108008. Oh, how could he's put in the meme time, but I can't say that. What's happened? Moose has fallen right down the order. Collision with teammate. FFS, this is a 3-win. 3-win to who? Oh, McLaren. Yeah, it definitely kind of is. They're playing the team game though. I think Velocity's going to be slowing down the pack, while Mitor's just going to go away with it. JDM on Aiden. Gets the move done. Aiden on JDM. FNCO Tom in front. Are they going to go at each other again down this little bit straight? Probably going to have to wait till after turn 1. Nah, Veloxy needs to win for the championship. True. DRS has been enabled at long last. After a little bit of hiatus, after all the events occurring on that one, Sam and Rally are fighting. Rally, a lot of oversteer through that corner. Gonna be an issue there. Sam actually getting DRS. Rally still with a lot of speed though, probably using the battery. Josh Tomo. A 107.9, I think that was. So what you're saying is McLaren needs to put out team orders if they, yeah, interesting. Oh, and that's a spun Ferrari and nearly a spun Alfa Romeo. Was that the teammate spinning? I don't know who spun that. So, if McLaren want the championship, I think they need some team orders here, or is McLaren going to let them race? If they're going to do team orders, then a bit sad. If they're going to let them race, then good content. But I think we're going to see a domination here by the two McLarens again. So I say we're going to get a surprise winner. What I meant to say was it's going to be one of the two McLarens. Gaps are waning a little bit. Aiden through turn 1 is going to try and have a look at JDM maybe. A little bit of a look maybe. No, DRS not enough to get there just yet. Gonna have to hold the gap through some of the corners a little bit for a while. Yellow flag sector 2. Oh, it's a spun McLaren! It's Mitor! That's one way to enforce the team orders. Mitor has gone round and is going to be relegated all the way to the back as he has to wait to come back on the circuit. Well, Velocity is now your race leader. with a large train of cars behind him. This is a race not going to go anyone's way today. I think it's just no one is going to get their way. I feel like it's going to happen. There was a little bit of lag there. Oliveira. Oh, great heavens. Actually, it looks to be Alfa Romeo doing really well here. In second and fourth. High scoring team so far. On lap 10. We're approaching the halfway mark shortly. So got to be careful here. Austria, very short circuit. The lap count will just go up and up and up, and we won't even realize it. Moose gets a 3 seconds. Sorry, 3 second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. It's all kicking off here. Rally gets a 3 second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. Is that another one? I don't know. Might be the same one. But welcome everybody. It's the race that's going nobody's way. Yeah, essentially. Who is that? Aid and JDM. Down the inside goes Aid. JDM gonna play the patient game. Aid goes fastest sector 1 allegedly. JDM gonna follow close behind. Through the second detection point. Is gonna get it, sorry. Aiden isn't gonna get it. Rally out in front, giving a small look to Tom Nova. Definitely giving Velocity the look right now. Velocity very much in for something here. Hopefully it's not the same fate as his teammate spinning around on the circuit. Ooh, it's looking close. Nova slides on into the lead. This could be another win here for Nova. I mean, it's still quite early stages in the race. Moose gets a 5 second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. No DRS up here. Yellow flag sector 3. Moose retires in the pit lane. Nova with the switch back down the inside. Very nice. Ooh, a little bit slow there on the exit. A little bit of collision between the front and rear ends. But it's going to be some good racing out here in front, I think, between these two. This will be a battle that goes on for a while. But Velocity and Nova are the ones to look out for at the minute. Same for the ones behind. Jeff Cake and Cami G, I would also imagine. Who was that? That's my tour. I'm trying to climb back up the positions. Sam. I was gonna say let him through, not really. Well, yeah, what a move, honestly. Like, I didn't scream and shout and let it all out, but that was a brilliant switchback. Absolutely stonking. Like, there was little room there, especially from the camera angle we had. It looked like there was no room for that wide of a car to fit down it. Yeah, it fit down it just fine. Nova actually might be trying to go for it again. Ooh, little contact on rears. Velocity goes off the circuit. And now they've let Cami G catch up. Who is currently in the podium position. It's going to be very interesting to see. Oh, Cami G getting a bit rough on the braking, I think. Not rough enough, clearly. Going right into the side of Nova. And now the teammates are fighting. And it's getting a bit argy-bargy now, all of a sudden, with Nova. Well, not Nova, but Cami G argy-bargy and past. Now his teammate trying to argy-bargy on past. Very aggressive driving. Lap 14, approaching the midpoint of this race now. I believe lap 18 is the midpoint. Yes, lap 18. And a Williams and Alpine Rally slides on by just fine. Josh Tomo, not Josh Tomo, FNCO Tom, the brother of Josh Tomo, gonna have the DRS. Horrible camera angle, but a nice shot of the DRS wing. Lovely and pink. JDM behind, as we probably actually saw from that camera angle, gets the move done from Aiden. FNCO Tom, though. Not gonna let this one slide, I would imagine. Oh, and what's happened? There's an Alfa Romeo in the signs trap. No safety car, I would imagine. Nope, no safety car. FSCO Tom gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. A lot of drivers into the pits. Let's check the tyres. Josh Tomo on softs. Sam retires. Rally making a move on the Alpine again, or Alpine making a move on Rally. I think it was the other way around. Rally gonna go with the switch back. Oh, and there's a ass in the wall. Oh, that was a very awkward scene. All of a sudden, this fight's become for the podium places, but it's going to have to go on hold. Safety car is coming out. Got to go by. Enjoy whatever you're doing, Sam. Nice seeing you. While we're here, I do want to check. Safety car isn't standard. Okay. I thought for a moment I might have had it on reduced. But yes, safety car numero dos. We had a VSC, but that wasn't really anything. But Rally, JDM, Velocity, FNCO Tom down, all in the pits. We'll turn on tyre. It is on. Onto the hard tyres. Gonna try and go race the rest of the race distance. $20 more laps in this race. I thought I got messaged on PlayStation about a restart. It was just someone adding someone to a group. But 20 laps left in it to win it. Yes, we're under safety car. So we are going to get back to racing shortly, I would imagine. Just a few people coming from the pit stops. Does this benefit anyone? Maybe. It brings, I guess it brings Josh and Aiden back into the fight a little bit. But it's not too, I do good, strange. No, it was very good. The switchback was absolutely awesome, mate. But Rally, in charge of the safety car restart, semi-surprisingly, gonna be under threat by JDM and the McLaren of Velocity Oliveira. It definitely helped the guys who hadn't boxed. Oh, definitely, yeah. Safety car in this lap. Rally and JDM are going to have to pit again. Same with Aiden, I would imagine. Maybe FNC or Tom on the mediums. But all the people on the hard tyres, the relatively new hard tyres, I think will be able to go towards the end of the race. Anyone has been playing F1 Manager recently. That game has recently come out. I hope you're all enjoying it. Something I need to play. I played a little bit of. Haven't got the game myself just yet, though. But definitely looking forward to doing it. Hopefully you guys are good on your tyre strategies. Yeah, we are going to get going. Throttles fully down here for Rally. No ERS usage just yet. There we go, ticking down a little bit. Rally has actually lost out to JDM on the start into turn 1, and maybe also Velocity seems to be a little bit of a turn 1 accident, maybe 4 wide there at the back. FNCO Tom putting a little bit of a fight there to Nova. It's a little bit of a big chunk of car coming around the corner now. A lot of squabbling going on in the back. Cami G, Jaffa Cake, Josh Tomo Maito, Aiden also getting in a little bit on the fighting. Josh Tomo side by side with someone. Lots of side by side action here at the front. Nova's going to try and slide on by Rally, and does down the inside and does it pretty well. It's going to try and go around the outside of JDM. Nova really putting the fight here. Aiden and Jaffa Cake also fighting it out. Not too far behind. Josh Tomo also fighting the Haas of Cami G. Not a great race for Mercedes. They're going to have to try and change the round number on me again. Velocity back into the lead of the race. But Nova's definitely going to try and put a challenge to that momentarily. No DRS just yet down the straight. So I might have said it earlier. If I did, then I apologize. If it's your Tom side by side with a car in the background. GDM 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. Nova has some clean air to work with if he stays relatively penalty-free. Rally losing out to FNCO Tom, JDM, and Cami G. FNCO Tom now into the podium positions as there's sort of 3 cars fighting here for him. JDM, Cami G. JDM and Cami G can keep fighting. It would allow for the cars in front to get a pretty good getaway here. But of course JDM doesn't want that, so he's going to try and keep the car as close as he can to FNCO Tom, hopefully to get some DRS when that comes around, etc, etc, all that good stuff, clean air, all of that. Cami G still trying to put a fight to JDM. Josh Tuller actually coming up the order a bit more. Heard me talking smack about Mercedes. I'm going to come and amend that. DRS has been enabled. As Maito and Jaffa Cake, I think, are relatively side by side, but it's Maito who is in front. And oh, that's a Haas in the wall. JDM also gone round. Their fighting took them a bit too vigorously, and it is another safety car period with 16 laps left to go on the time. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, I had to commentate Baku. Not just Baku, 50% sprint race and sprint race and main race Baku F1. And oh my goodness, I can't say that. I wanted to commit end. I wanted to commit end is what I wanted to do. Yo, Velocity, you got a bit of dirt on your gearbox. Oh no, gearbox issue? Oh, wow. I think the drivers who said they should come in are coming in. Josh Tomo also coming in. Probably for mediums, I would imagine. All the people with older tyre ages coming in. Josh Tomo onto softs. I don't think they'll last 16 laps, my friend. I mean, yeah, we're on a safety car, maybe another one to come. Rally serving a penalty. It's the medium tyres on for most people, though all the medium compounds probably used. FNCO Tom gets a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Nova. I think that brings FNCO Tom's total up to 8. Served a 5-second penalty earlier on in the session as well. I provided you content. Baku was great. Baku content You provided me a heart attack. F0 Tom has no front wing either, so maybe a pit stop in the cards for him. But Baku was a heart attack. That's what it was to Monster. Oh, and I've got to do Baku again today. Sugar. Oh, someone's overtaken the safety car. F0 Tom's overtaken the safety car. F0 Tom has been disqualified for ignoring a yellow flag. Nova's also been disqualified. They tried to overtake the safety car to go into the pit lane, but they've been disqualified. What has happened? I suggest a restart. It's fine. I mean, the cars have gone out in stages. It's not... It's stupid. It's 2 seconds. Pain. I don't think I'm going to call a restart. Mainly because we're near the end. I think we're beyond the point. Do a restart and let the whole grid back in. So this is 50%. A 25% would be half of this. But we've exceeded the halfway point. And I'm not in the mood for a 5-lap sprint, if I'm honest. Do a sprint race. Sprint. I don't think the drivers would agree to it. I don't think they want a 5-lap race sprint. I think for now I'm going to keep it as it is.
That's happened to me when I was in war.
I'm going to keep it how it is for now. 2 DSQ isn't fair. Yeah, but there's not really much I can do about it. Oh, what? As in like a sprint, like a sprint race, not like a 5-lap. A sprint race would be 10 laps. Give me a moment. Let me think about this. Let me think about this, because I'm the only one here. Let me think about this, because last time I called a restart, it wasn't the best thing.
I know why I've only got 1 thing at 25. You know,
I've made my mind. I think. We're sticking it out. We're gonna stick it out. We're gonna stick it out. We're gonna stick it out. Okay. What was that? I was like, we have, okay, I think I'm gonna call it. That's half the grid gone. I'm gonna call it.
military power about to be strong, bro. Yes! The destroyers are complete. Starhold! Let's go, I need this to be said, yeah?
It's a restart, ladies and gents.
I'm just pressing Starhold. So I can upgrade my starbase. I don't need ship designed for fleet. Destroyer it. How many destroyers should I put on this fleet, here? I'll put 10. I'll put 10. I'll put 10 on one fleet.
I'm gonna make a new lobby. We'll do.
I've got a fleet of 25 corvettes and 10
Um.
destroyers. No, I don't want to oppose. I want to support the Senate or whatever it is. What is this Senate thing? I'm just supporting it. I don't know why. I'm not an opponent. I'm a supporter.
Right.
What?
I have the grid order.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Only 12 laps, ladies and gents.
1.2k versus 1.1.
It's gonna be the grid. During this, it's gonna be the grid. Before the safety car hit.
Do you have any destroyers up here, though? You guys are dead, though.
Right, let me load the settings. Okay, this is gonna be slightly cooked.
Where is it? I want to see it. Where is it? Bound for it.
Track, Austria. And I got to change the weekend structure
I've got some.
to
Where's my power level?
No.
How far behind?
sprint and race. No quality. I need to do a custom grid.
The top G's are fifth now, by the way. Yeah, the top G's are fifth. Neutralian Empire ahead of top G's. You're sick.
Yeah.
How big is top G? A resolution has been passed.
They were rightly disqualified. I think that was the one thing. I think I would get mad if people were, if I didn't put them at the back, because they were semi-rightly disqualified there. Right, I've gotten most of you. Let me pull up the YouTube. I'm looking for the safety car disqualifications. There. So, They got disqualified there. Oh, but some of them were already in the pits. Oh, that's so hard to... Okay. I got the grid. I got the grid. Oh, wait, I've invited people that I shouldn't have invited. Uh-oh. Ah, they can start from the back. Alright, it means I invite everyone back then, I guess, but they start from the back. Right, who haven't I invited? So Velocity.
I'll get the Federation one. I'll get the
Here. Nova is here. FNCO is here.
I'll send the guy.
My tour is not here. Jaffa Cake is here. RRL. Aiden is here. I got a bunch of DM. Rally here.
Establish embassy. I like to establish the embassy with the yellow asylum.
Josh Tomo here. And I think Cami G is also here. Nope, Cami G is the one person who isn't here.
Ollie, I'm trying to become friends with them. Don't declare
Cami G. And then I also technically got invited by Moose Verify.
I have to help them because I'm trying to be friendly with them.
Moose. What is it? MTZ. Moose MTZ 15. And Verify, but they'll be starting from the back. Verify, sir. Cool. Right, let me do the grid. Weekend structure. Grid editor. So, I'm not racing. Why am I on here? This card changes. Because I'm not spectating. I'm a spectate. Weekend structure. Grid editor. Okay. We put velocity in first. I'll move player up there. Velocity in first. Nova was second, but actually, right. Do I put them back in their original positions?
Ollie, they're gonna ask for help now. For me.
Yeah, I accidentally invited them. Actually, okay. I think I'm gonna give them a chance.
I've got one fleet, Ollie.
I think I'm gonna put them back in their original positions. Nova then takes second. FNCO Tom takes third. My tour takes fourth. Jaffa Cake takes fifth. Aiden takes sixth.
I'm not coming to defend them.
Rally seventh.
You started a war with the guys I'm trying to
JDM eighth.
Wait, who's above top Empire and under me?
Josh Tomo ninth. Oh, wait. Josh Tomo ninth. Cami G 10th. Sam was above Verify in disqualification order, so that's how I'm going to give it.
No, like on the map.
Right.
Zoom all the way out.
Let me put out a few things before we get going.
Is it number 1? Yeah, I know. I'm at the right top. I only got lucky because he was right next to me.
I've sorted it.
You have to
I've sorted it. I've sorted it. Right. We're gonna do. Okay, the weather was dry, so we're going with dry. Right. Quick weather, dry. And the start time is realistic. Okay, right. You know, they got disqualified. They overtook the safety car. They overtook the safety car. I'll put them at the bottom of this order. I won't put them at the bottom of the rejoining cars. I think that's fair.
Should I go to all of them as well? We've got one fleet of them.
I think that's fair. Okay.
Sir, what do you mean? I've got 10 destroyers and 25 corvettes.
Okay, I'll get rid of them. I'll get rid of them. I'm sorry, retired people, but you have to go. Verify, I'm sorry. Who else was retired? Sam, I'm sorry. I can't kick him.
Parasect Armando is that. How long till I get my next edition? 661. I'd like to move through the borders. I'm going to move through the borders. I'm moving my fleet just saying I'm moving my fleet through enemy borders, but I'm not attacking. I'm going to attack some aliens that are stopping me from attacking. I'm moving my massive fleet down.
Okay. Let me breathe. Right. I'm hyperventilating. This is fine. Why is the monster here?
Yeah, so my fleet's going through Zyrus down to Edamar, and then down to Gatineau, and then left or down and across. Does that attack my fleet? Is that a colony ship? They have a colony ship. They're finally colony.
I don't think I should have restarted, but I did.
It's taking 700 days to get there. I'm in Zyrus, don't attack me. I'm in Zyrus. Tech LR go to
Oh, okay. Oh. They've started. I guess we play it out.
Wait, what system are you attacking, Ollie? What system are you attacking? Oh, Ollie, don't attack Zyrus, bro. That's not my ship, so. Yeah, that's what my fleet is right now, anyway. How much? Oh, I've got 1k. Yeah. Yeah, I know. My Empire Sprawl is just 54 out of 50. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? 90 out of 70. What? I thought mine was bad. Where's my fleet at? I'm on a Lunia, bro. I'm coming through Ragul. I'm coming through Ragul, really.
We're going for formation lap,
I'll be coming.
and we have no retired Carson, so it's played out okay. I mean, we'll play from here. That's what they want to do. That's what we'll do. Let me just tell them.
Now, how you set Armada? You can select Armada. I'm in Ragul. Hi. Look at my fleet, mate. It's quite strong. Where you go? Ooh. I've got a straggler. I've got a straggler with one destroyer, but then I've got. Look at my fleet, bro. Ollie, look at my fleet. Found it.
Okay, I'm just gonna. And we'll just close Discord. We're gonna get going. 5 red lights. And we're not green yet. But we're green now, and somehow both McLarens had ended up on the front of the grid. It is a 12-lap sprint to the finish. I'm not in a great mood. I don't think the drivers are in a great mood either, so we might see a bit of argy-barginess. Because I've done an upsie.
That's alright.
Um,
I need to go down there. Can I sit in Catholic there? Yeah,
but there seems to be a lot of three. That was 3 wide through that corner. Jesus.
It's under Capullo. It's under that main system there. Are you moving into the main system?
I just no. I can't commentate. I just can't. I can't commentate this.
The main thing.
I actually just can't commentate.
I don't even know what that is.
No, I just can't. I physically can't commentate. I'm trying to like do it, but I can't. Yeah. Oh well. It.
I'm going down. I'm going down.
It is what it is.
So I can go down to the one underneath.
I am.
Next position is I'm going to Ganta and then the back and then across towards me, really.
I'm on a tight schedule anyway. I have league after league after league. I had to, that's why I was. I just can't. Worst part is, this is really not a good way to start the whole confidence sort of thing. No one's gonna believe in me. Like, I've just done this, and they're all like, no, this isn't right. All that stuff. They're not they're not gonna have any confidence in me. Well, maybe they'll have confidence in Matty more than I. Matty will take most of the reins anyway, so don't worry, guys. It's.
What, are you attacking the main system? Where you go? Oh, the system's gonna go. Oh, you're attacking the main system. I'm watching this battle. Come on, Ollie. Come on, Peter Griffin. I know. I was trying to be friendly with these guys, but he only just started attacking. But ain't they gonna be useless when Ollie's the piece of main system? Ollie wins. Ollie's taking over the main system. What? So this not all of it become yours? Wait a minute. Is this a new main? Have they got a new main system? Ollie, it's Zyrus, their new main system. It's got like 5 points, I think. Yeah, I think it's What's Evermore? Ollie, did you win? I did some land though, yeah, that's fine. Same, I've only got 2k, I can't give you any. I've got barely any. I've got 1 fleet though. I'm thinking killing with 1 fleet using it to attack space aliens. I've got 2 side ships, 1 colony ship, 2 construction ships. Yeah. Did they make a new home system? Which one is it? I'm surprised the Turkey did ask for my help and they were getting attacked. Yeah, I'm surprised they did ask for my help. Baltimore? Baltimore is... Oh yeah! If I can get like I can into it, because I've got like a I'm flying through this now. My GPC is flying through this now. This way. How long until I get Starhold? Because I need to upgrade my main base with Starhold. In 99 months, I did it. Maybe it's actually like that one. Let's send the front ship in there now. And then to send the construction ship in too. Lads, it's my first time in years getting a new system, boys. It's my first time in years getting a new system. Post format is underneath. No, it's left of the 3-star one. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get all of the ones in the surrounding area. Yeah, fine. I've got 3k unity. I'm gonna get a 50. I'm learning Starhold. Yeah. I want to see who's going back to play with. Not the father, it's Star Wars. I'm sending my military troops back. Military fleet. So you can head back to Jesus' capital. Well, my science ship is on the way. It will arrive in 5 days, Ollie. I know, it will arrive in 80s. On the hyperlane to the war. Oh my god, it's taking so... What? Is there a poker ship? Where is the ship? Oh, I got research complete, yay. Fleet command limit plus 20.